Installing your new Kevo smart lock is simple and easy. Before you start, please gather all tools and materials required and familiarize yourself with the lock parts. Do not use an electric drill or electric screwdriver to tighten the screws. Step 1. Adjust the back set. Extend the latch bolt by rotating the D-shaped crank so the curve is facing up. Hold the latch in front of the door hole with the latch face flush against the door edge. If the D-shaped crank is centered in the hole, then no adjustment is required. If the D-shaped crank isn't centered, twist the latch to the longer setting. Step 2. Install the latch and strike. To properly position the latch, make sure the word "up" is facing upward. Install the latch in the door with the shorter wood screws provided. Or if using the drive-in latch with the bolt retracted, use a hammer and wood block to tap into position. Re-extend the latch bolt. Attach the strike with the 2 long screws and 2 short screws provided, making sure to install the longer screws closest to the door jamb. Step 3. Install the exterior deadbolt. Measure the diameter of the borehole. If the diameter is 2 1/8 inch, you will need to attach the provided adapter ring to the deadbolt as shown. For diameters that measure 1 1/2 inch, you will not need the adapter. Holding the deadbolt with its logo upright, route the cable underneath the latch. Insert the torque blade through the latch by aligning the D shape of the torque blade with the crank. Firmly position the exterior deadbolt onto the door. Step 4. Install the mounting plate. Thread the cable and torque blade through the center hole of the mounting plate and position the mounting plate so it's flush against the door. Slide the cable into the small notch below the center hole. Secure the mounting plate to the door so that it's parallel with the door edge. Step 5. Install the interior assembly. Make certain the turnpiece on the interior assembly is in the vertical position. Remove the cover and battery pack. Push the blue connector onto the ports of the interior assembly. Make sure the connector clicks into place. Tuck the cable into the interior housing. Note: if you need to remove the cable, you may use the lever on the connector to pull it out of the interior assembly. Align the torque blade with the turnpiece shaft and push the interior assembly flush against the door. Insert the small screws into the lower holes on the interior assembly and tighten to secure the interior assembly to the mounting plate. Step 6. Handing the deadbolt. This step is crucial for proper operation. With the batteries properly installed in the battery pack, press and hold the program button while inserting the battery pack. Once the battery pack is installed, you will hear a long beep. Press the program button again. The lock will perform a door handing process during which it will retract and extend the deadbolt latch to determine proper handing. The status LED will blink green when the process is complete. If the status LED blinks red, remove the battery pack and repeat this step. Step 7. Pair your smartphone to your Kevo smart lock. Follow the instructions inside the Kevo app to create an account. Enroll your first smartphone and send e-keys to family and friends. Step 8. Install the interior cover. The interior cover will be installed over the interior assembly with 3 screws. The window on the interior cover is locked by default to prevent someone from tampering with your lock settings. If desired, you may remove the security screw from the window so that it can slide up for quick access to the buttons on the interior while the cover is installed. Your Kevo smart lock is now ready to use. For more information about your Kevo smart lock, visit our website or call our toll-free customer support number.
This is the Lockly Smart Lock. The patented keypad is powered by Pin Genie, an advanced algorithm system that protects your access codes from being guessed by unwanted guests. Digits are distributed randomly across 4 buttons and are different every time, making it hard to guess the correct sequence. Our Bluetooth-powered smart locks can be unlocked conveniently with our mobile app. With the app, you'll be able to manage who comes and goes, and grant access to guests even if you're not there. Best of all, with Lockly's patent-pending offline access code, Lockly is the only smart lock in the world that does not need to connect to the internet to receive access requests and allows guests to unlock with their unique access code. The codes automatically get revoked after your preset duration, making remote management simple even if your lock is located in a location without internet access. With all this technology, you can also unlock the smart lock with a physical key. Lockly Secure works universally for most doors and is available in deadbolt and latch editions. Lockly, come home secure, essential to every household.
At August, we believe your smart home starts at your front door. That's why we built a smart system that lets you control and monitor your front door, all from your phone. Introducing August Smart Lock, August Smart Lock Pro, and August Doorbell Cam. With August Smart Lock, your phone is now your key, so you can securely lock and unlock the door. Create virtual temporary keys for family and friends, or even set August to auto-unlock, so August knows when you arrive using Bluetooth. And when you leave, August locks the door behind you, kind of like your own personal doorman. Introducing our most advanced lock yet, August Smart Lock Pro with Connect Wi-Fi Bridge, so you can remotely open the door even when you're not at home. And you can even monitor when loved ones come home, all from your phone. With August Smart Lock Pro, you'll never have to worry if your door is locked. Always know it's closed and locked from anywhere. And you can always tell Alexa, Siri, or Google Assistant to control your August Smart Lock. All August Smart Locks attach to your existing deadbolt on the inside of your door. Installation takes minutes, and you can keep your existing lock and keys. The August Doorbell Cam is the only product available that lets you see live video of your visitors while being able to remotely let them in even when you're not at home. August sends you real-time alerts whenever someone approaches your front door. Use the August app to control and monitor your door like never before. With August, you can choose what's right for your smart home. August Smart Lock, so you can lock and unlock your front door with your phone. August Smart Lock Pro, the added benefit of remotely opening and locking your door from anywhere. And Doorbell Cam, the only product, when paired with either smart lock, that lets you see who's at the door and let them in remotely. August, the key to your smart home.
This video will provide you guidance for installing the Yale Assure Lock touchscreen deadbolt. As noted in the instruction manual, here are the components. First, you have the exterior side of the lock, the interior side of the lock, the interior mounting bracket with weather-resistant gasket, 2 long through bolts, latch with 2 mounting wood screws, strike with 2 mounting wood screws, 3 machine screws, full installation manual with programming instructions, battery cover, 4 AA batteries, door marking template, and in some cases, depending on model purchased, a Yale network module. Your module may already be inserted in the interior side of the lock, above the battery compartment, or it may be packaged separately. Before installing the latch, make sure your door has been prepped according to the specifications listed on the door template included with the lock. The cross bore hole, or face bore, must be 2 1/8 inches in diameter. The edge bore hole must be 1 inch in diameter. The back set should be 2 3/8 or 2 3/4 inches. Let's start by installing the latch. The Yale AssureLock touchscreen deadbolt comes with an adjustable latch so that it can be installed on a door that has a backset of either 2 3/8 inches or 2 3/4 inches. The latch is set at 2 3/8 inches when you remove it from the box. Ensure the latch is in the retracted, unlocked position to adjust. The latch must remain in the retracted, unlocked position for installation. Slide the latch into the door, ensuring that the up arrow is facing upwards. Check to see that the latch's horizontal rectangular hole is centered exactly in the door's cross bore hole. Insert 2 wood screws and tighten. Install the strike on the door frame with 2 wood screws. Now, we will install the exterior side of the lock. Position the exterior side of the lock so that it sits flush on the outside of your door and guide the cable under the latch. The tailpiece should slide into the horizontal rectangular hole in the latch as shown. Next, we will install the interior mounting bracket. Loosen the screw and remove the battery cover. Remove the mounting bracket from the lock. Guide the cable through the hole in the mounting bracket. Guide the lip of your mounting bracket into the exterior lock cutout, as shown. Make sure it sits flush to the door and does not pinch the cable. Ensure the mounting bracket and exterior side of the lock are straight. While holding these pieces straight, insert the 2 long through bolts. Make sure you tighten them down, but be careful not to over-tighten them. Now, install the interior side of the lock. First, take the cable and attach it to the adapter located on the interior side of the lock. The cable has 2 ridges on either side. These ridges should be facing outwards when you attach to the adapter. Be sure to sit the cable under the cable hook located on the interior side of the lock. Next, we will move the cable out of the way to insert the tailpiece into the thumb turn shaft on the interior side of the lock. The tailpiece should be in the horizontal, unlocked position. Adjust the cable so that the interior side of the lock can sit flush. Insert 2 of the small black screws into the provided holes in the battery compartment and tighten. The 3rd screw should be placed in the hole at the bottom of the lock, under the thumb turn, and tightened. Test that you have properly installed the lock by rotating the thumb turn several times while the door is opened and several with the door closed. The thumb turn should rotate smoothly, without any need to push, pull, or lift the door. Now test the lock operation from the outside using one of the 2 keys provided. Leave the latch in the unlocked position. If the network module has not already been inserted, do so now before the batteries are inserted. Now, insert the 4 AA batteries. Install the battery cover and tighten the screw at the top. Now, we will set your master PIN code. Touch the lock keypad with 3 fingers to wake it. Press gear. Press 1. Press gear. Enter a master PIN code that's 4 to 8 digits long. Press gear to complete. After creating the master PIN code, press any key to hand the lock. This teaches the lock which way to extend the bolt for your door. For steps on how to connect your lock to a smart home or alarm system, follow the instructions provided by your system's app. That completes the guide for installing your Yale AssureLock touchscreen deadbolt.